Hello and welcome in this new video in which we will check the monthly earnings I had through display ads with Ezoic. And so here you can see a small dashboard that has been published on my website. It's also the thumbnail of this video. So last month in April 2022, if you wonder how much a blogger can make blogging, this is the money I made blogging, $2,391.64. So this is the global earnings I had from display ads on my website. It came from 398,440 website visits, unique visitors on my website between 1st and 30th of April. And actually, it is unfortunately down 12% compared to previous months, compared to the month of March. So this translates to a $6 EPMV generally. So the EPMV didn't change, actually it slightly changed. It was 6.01. I had 6.01 EPMV the month before. Again, if you don't know, EPMV is earnings per mille visits. The average money you make for 1,000 visits on your website using the best possible calculation, which is EPMV, but actually takes in consideration the whole user journey on your website, the whole visit. In contrast with RPM, the standard measurement metric for website earnings, RPM that is used, for example, by Google AdSense, that means revenue per mille, so the revenue per thousand per thousand visit, but this is usually based on a page visit, but not on the whole user session. And you can make a whole lot money when you consider the whole user session, the whole visit, and instead of trying to optimize one page to squeeze as much money from ads as possible for your visitors, using systems like Ezoic, that is taking consideration the whole user journey, they will display the right ad at the right moment on the right placeholder on your website using artificial intelligence. And I don't know how many records, millions for sure, probably billions of data records they have from proven visits on websites, proven clicks, and so on. So having a look at earnings from YB.Digital, my website network for April, I made, so the most money, I made $1,492.79 from ad partners, so in direct Ezoic ad partners. So if you create an account, if you register at Ezoic, that's the money you can make on your website. So it's the standard ad partners, all the advertisers that are present on the Google Ad Exchange marketplace that are competing to bid on your websites, and Ezoic is trying to find the highest paying ad, the best performing ad from all these advertisers to display on your website. Whereas if you are using another ad optimization partner, you would only get ads from one ad partner, and you will miss actually the bidding on all ads from all advertisers. So this is what I made. On top of that, so as I am a Ezoic premium member, so this is a special program that I'm enrolled in at Ezoic. I have a whole article about it on my website. So if you join Ezoic and you are kind of a good advertiser with them, you might be invited to this specific program, and they will handpick premium advertisers, so big brands. I'm not sure if I can tell the names here, but think about all the big brands you are using every day. So Ezoic will actually negotiate direct deals with these brands to display ads on my website, and that's an extra revenue that I could not get with any other advertiser. And again, so it is handpicked, so there are salespeople selling my website inventory, ad inventory, to direct advertiser. So they are called premium, but they are real identified brands, and they are not resellers like the AdSense marketplace or others. And finally, mediation. So mediation basically is the advertisement Ezoic is making on my behalf with ad places. I already already have an account. So I also made $200 from $216 from mediation. So from my registered advertiser. So in this case, it's Google AdSense. I have an account there, and Ezoic is managing on my behalf the reselling of my ad space. So again, so if you wonder how much money you can make blogging, this is how much I make with 400,000, nearly 400,000 website visits on my network of. So I have 23 websites, and all of them are monetized with Ezoic. So some are more popular than others. Some are making no money at all because they have no visit, nearly no visit at all. I just started them, they have no content, etc. And some are quite popular, never enough, of course, if you ask me, but they are making most of this money. Maybe in another video we can deep dive in which website makes which kind of money. But yeah, so with a bit of, well, actually a lot of hard work, creating valuable content, building an audience, this is the money you can hope to make after a few years of blogging. So if you followed my articles, you will see that I started like on my on the evening, on my free time after work. Actually, it was more like my first website, my first blog was more yeah, actually a business blog. I was writing maybe one article a year for a few years. And then after I left my corporate job, I started working full time or nearly full time on my website for a year or two. And after, I would say after 3 years of hard work, of overall 3 years full time working on my blogs, this is the money I make. So I now make more than $2,000 of passive income from ads earnings displayed on my websites. And I am again an Ezoic premium publisher. I invite you to check my articles about it. Check Ezoic. Use my my link in the description, and so I will not only get a commission on your earnings, but also I will be able to follow your journey to eventually help you to guide you if you like if you let me know. But in any case, if you join through my link, I will make sure that you are followed by a publisher success manager that will make sure you are getting the money your blog deserves. So this is my dashboard for last month. So I will update the article later with a proof of earning. So I am paid on Payoneer. So I will get this money actually. So this is these are the earnings I got in April. For the whole month of April, and they will be paid out at the end of the next month, so at the end of May. I am now with Ezoic for more than 3 years. There has never been any payment issue. It's always paid on time, so just it is paid at the end of the month of the following month. So yeah, so having a look actually at my earnings, so the data behind this chart, so it went up and down. So this is, for example, this is May last year. It went up for me the whole year 2021. The highest was in November, December, with Black Friday and Christmas. And then it went down a little bit with New Year's Eve, etc. So this is normal. There is some seasonality in ads, in how much money the advertisers are spending on ads, and also on your audience. For example, if you run, I don't know, winter sports blog, you will for sure have far more visits during the winter months than in summer months, where you will have basically no visit and no earnings because there will be no ads to display to anyone on your website. So, looking at Ezoic system, so here is the Ezoic dashboard, Ezoic earnings report. So I displayed here data from 1st of January 2021 up to now in May. So right now we are 17th of May. Let me double check. 17th of May, yes. And so far I made so about $800 from Ezoic standard ad partners, more than $300 from premium earnings, and $50 from mediation. So overall, $1,200 so far in May. And so if you have a look, you can see that my highest earning month here was November. It went up all the way from whole year from January to November. Then it went down a little bit in February. February was the kind of the worst because it's the middle of the quarter. Everybody already spent money and they are keeping budget for later. Advertisers are keeping budget for later during the year when they will reach, of course, Black Friday, the most important day. So, yeah. Then I had a quite good month of March. April not so good, but yeah, summer is coming, and maybe you should work on creating new good content. Although with the war, etc., it was a bit difficult, and personally, so I had to change copywriter. I am working with a full-time copywriter and designer, and I had to change due to the current situation. So now I found a new one, and I can get back to work. Yeah. So if you join Ezoic, you will have a detailed report about well, everything you want, because data is all over at Ezoic. So if you apply to join Ezoic and your websites are monetizing or even just being optimized by Ezoic, you will get a whole lot of data. So these are only the earnings reports, and I can see in detail. So I am checking now by month. Of course, you can check by day or yeah, here on top you can select daily or monthly. You can check also EPMV, so earnings per 1,000 visits on your website, or global earnings. And if we just have a look at the data, so you can have the full detail here. It is always linked to EPMV because, of course, that's the most important. Well, the most important. It's a very important metric for your website because you can, of course, when you run a website, you try to get as much visits as possible. So for me, for example, it went from 120,000 visits on my website. So these are only my websites that are monetizing with Ezoic. In January, not all of them were monetized with Ezoic, but the biggest ones were. So January last year, I had 120,000 visits per month, and I went up to 450,000 visits per month in January. Now it's going down a little bit. Hopefully it will it will go up again, but that's the kind of the game. And you can always see how much you made from Ezoic ad partners, mediation ad partners, premium ad partners, earnings, yeah, so global earnings and the EPMV evolution. And if we just have a look at EPMV evolution since January last year up to now May 2022. So globally, my EPMV stayed around $6, which is pretty good because when I was using AdSense, I never made more than $1 per. So RPM, it's not the same, but it's quite close. But still, I made $1 more or less per 1,000 visits. And with Ezoic, I make 6 times more or less overall. So of course there are up and downs. So for example, in August during summer, because I have mostly business-related content and business-related advertisers are bidding to display ads on my website. In August, everybody's on holiday, so it makes total sense that my EPMV is the worst of the year. Same for July, but worst in August. And my best EPMV are in the kind of working months after holiday, September, October, November, all the way up to Black Friday, still good in December, and then a little bit down. So I expect this more or less the same for this year. So now it's going a little up. It will surely go a little down in July, August, and hopefully back up in November for Black Friday. This is due to seasonality. So if you join Ezoic, you will have access to all these statistics. Of course, they will build up over time, but yeah, you will always have access to them, and they are always very helpful to understand where you should put your effort. So regarding my effort, I actually published the article already. If you see this video, you are probably seeing this video because you accessed my my article. So basically, last month in April, I didn't do much because I was focused on finding a new copywriter to create new helpful content. But if you want to have a look at the best earnings articles I had last month, for example, my best earning article is this one, this business article, how to export data from Salesforce to Excel. This article alone, last month, only made nearly $35. So of course it makes money every month, and yeah, overall I already made hundreds of dollars only with this article. Similar with this article on my other property newsaprp.com, SAP how to export to Excel spreadsheet. Actually, it's pretty similar topic. And this article alone made $31 last month. And this article, I published it first time like nearly 4 years ago. So every month it makes tens of dollars. Of course, I wish I had much more articles like this one, but that's not so easy. Anyway, that's what we're trying to achieve as content creators. And my other very popular article is how to change Facebook page owner, which made also nearly $30 last month. So, for example, these are my 3 top performing articles in terms of revenue, not necessarily in terms of visit, but it means that they have high EPMV and a good amount of visitors. I have also a lot of articles that some of my most read articles have a terrible, have a very low EPNV and don't make much money, but they are very helpful to some people. However, the visitors are not interested by ads. They really just come on these articles to get one answer to a specific problem, and then they leave my website, which is fine. The point is to help as many people as possible with my content, and hopefully to be able to live off it and eventually help others to skill up and work with me, skill up and achieve their own dreams at the end. So yeah, so if you check my articles, you can see my best performing articles. Maybe in another video we can also go to check big data analytics and see how I know this data, because I have this data available in Ezoic Big Data Analytics. And then, so in April, I did not have time to write any article actually. Yep, so nothing written at all. All I could do was publish guest posts. So I had about 10 actually guest posts provided by some readers on various of my properties of my website. So one about, for example, the budget honeymoon destinations. One about Excel formulas for digital marketers. So very different topics. One about methods to upgrade to Windows 11 and keep your files. So very different topic. The best writing apps for Android. So totally different topics. And yeah, so this is what I have been busy building. And this month, so I found a new copywriter and designer. So if I come back to my dashboard, she designed this dashboard, and now we can focus this month on creating new content and sharing new more good information with people like you. So thanks for your attention. See you next month for the next monthly earnings report from my website network, YB.Digital. If you are interested in maybe eventually guest posting for one of my websites, please get in touch. If you like this video, please press the thumbs up under the video, subscribe to my channel, activate the notifications, share the video, it would and the article, it would mean a lot. And especially try Ezoic for yourself if you are running any website, Google AdSense approved website. You will surely get a lot of benefits from joining Ezoic, monetizing your website with Ezoic, optimizing your website with Ezoic, your site speed, your site earnings, everything will be better, and you will have access to amazing technologies like I do, and I'm trying to share in my videos, like this video that you might see hosted by Ezoic on my website. and you might have actually come from Google, because as Ezoic is hosting my videos, they are competing directly, my website is directly competing with the whole of YouTube. So on search engines, I have much more chances to get my videos seen than if they were only on YouTube and they first had to compete on the whole YouTube inventory before even having a chance to compete with videos hosted elsewhere, like it's the case with this video. So thanks for your attention, and hopefully it has been useful to you. See you soon in a new video.